the jack project. That was the $89 project that turned into a long video, but it was really cool. It's just a nice beauty shot of my wife, the beauty. I think it should be that high. I don't know. I need advice. Do I do a spring over? I don't know. We'll see. So I think I'm going to try to put it this way. If you turn it around this way, this kind of hits against it. It could rub a hole in there. I don't like that. Although that looks good. If I go this way, that keeps it all safe, but the door hits it. So if I lean it forward, make a little stanchion there for it, I can get back over the fender, and then the door clears and the two hinge holes line right up there, so maybe I can do something with that. And it kind of leans back, it kind of looks like a snorkel, so that's cool too. Just gotta find a way to secure it. See what we come up with. Here's a piece I cut off a winch mounting plate that I didn't use, and since I don't throw anything away, this looks good, and I have to use it because all four of those holes line up. So I think it was meant to be. Let's try and make this work. Look at that. That's too perfect. And it lines up proper there. Problem is the door hits. So I'll just cut that off because I raised it a 1/4 inch there. Keep going. So I might see if I can lower this, see if I can clearance a little of this and a little of that. I think this thing will go lower. This is a Harbor Freight jack. I think I got it on sale for 89 bucks. But if that could just go lower, I like this because I could just tack it here, here, and here. You know, stitch that on there, maybe hit one here, and I haven't really messed with this. If I take it off and lose it, I just grind those down and I'm good to go. No holes. We'll see. Okay, took a little off of there. Don't see that being a problem, structural wise. And then it clears the door. It clears the mirror mount. Clears the window. Just got to make sure it clears that. So it's not far off. Okay, there's the base plate. I'll put a couple of welds here just for S&G, but I couldn't tell how this was attached under here. I don't know if that's all, you know, aftermarket or not, so I put a couple of bolts, 5/16 bolts right here and here, just to hold the plate to this, just for safety. I didn't want to weld this to this metal plate, extruded metal, expanded metal plate, and then have this just rip off. So little double duty. So I already drilled this hole out to 1/2 inch, so I just welded the whole bolt in there, both sides. That one I'll leave in there as like a locator. I rounded it off a little on the back side there, and then this just goes in here and it locates it. Well, you have to say it. That ain't going nowhere. I think I'll just paint the whole top of that black. Looks kind of silly. These things can be a bear. These things have been in there for a while. They're rusted. So get you one of these little nut drivers. Just an impact driver. Get the number 3, I think it is, the Phillips bit. Of course, juice it up. And then just, while you're tapping it, put a little pressure this way to loosen it up. And they come right out. Let's look in my junk metal pile and see what I got for options. Something rounded, but not like an angle iron. That's too much. That might be something. Bend it a little more. This might be something. It's not quite. It's got a little rounding to it. We'll try that. And let's try that. That's kind of cool too. This is a bracket off of a table, like a picnic table. So I just cut that off. And this is kind of nice and rounded, so I figured I'll just start hacking that and see if it'll fit on there for the top part. We'll come up with something. I can't believe how well this thing is fitting. It's getting close already. Cut that off right there. I'm gonna have to find another one of these. Maybe for the other side. You could do a, just weld the bracket out here, put a light on it. I cannot believe how lucky I found that and it's fitting so nice. That's crazy. I'm gonna go look for another one for the other side. I'll just cut it. It's so easy. But I won't do it till after I get this one done in case I screw it up the holes or something. Let's go look for another one. Happy days. Look at my scrap metal. There's one. There's 2. And 3. So I could have a whole nother set. Lights or whatever, or I could do the top bracket. That is cool. So I think I'll just put a 1/2 inch bolt coming right out here to go through one of the holes in the jack. I was going to do like all thread or something and 10 mil come straight through here through 2 holes, but I'd hate to have that snap off. This thing catches a tree or something. This bracket I think will be a lot stronger, so let's do that. To line this up, I just put the edge of tape right at the center of the hole, both ways. And I marked it with a pen so I could see it better. And then just transferred it over to here. And then I'll do the same thing for these sides. Just line up to the edge of the tape. And then I'll double check those with caliper. 1/2 inch 13. I'll just thread a bolt in here, weld it from the back side, cut it off, maybe do a little standoff, a little bushing or something. Pipe, I'll find something laying around. I will. We'll see how that works. Oh, that'll do, pig. Found this. I'll I'll drill that to 1/2 inch. Put that in there. I had to bend it down a little bit just to fit through the jack better. So if I can get it to go right there, it might fit. Let's see. Let's cut this to go inside there. It almost fits that way. But I want to center it. So, there. I think I cut too much off. It wiggles too much. I have another one. Let's try again. That's better. I think if I just chamfer the inside, I think I'll have it. It'll help locate it. It'll do a lot of work. Clean that up. Nice. Perfect. Okay, guys, I think we met just about every one of our criteria. This window will still fold down. It's secure as can be. I mean, that's awesome. And it looks cool. That was one of them. This door, you can see just starts to contact there at the bottom. I can fix that with a rubber bushing right back there so it doesn't open all that far, or I can just pad this. It's really not that big a deal. The door clears, and I'll probably cut that down. I don't know if maybe I'll leave a little bit so I can put just a little padlock in there. I don't know, keep the honest people out. But let's get that painted up and show you the finished product. I love it. So this was one of the options too. Found that in my junk pile. That's off of a boat. It's all brass. But I was just gonna, you know, drill some holes, thread it, bolt that right in there, and then just put a washer for a stop on this side and screw it to that side. And it could wing out of the way. So I'm glad I went with the brackets. I just happened to find them and they worked great, but this is another option. So here's some short ends of making this bracket. Do you think I'll throw that away? Hell no. What if I wanted to make like just a little bracket here for a light? I could whack that off, make it fancy looking, put a little, weld something in there, and voila. That's why I never throw this stuff away. Recycle, reuse. What do they call it? Upcycle. Cheap bastard. It's 89 bucks, well spent. I wanted it to look like a snorkel so it doesn't stand out. And it fits right in there. Doesn't stick out past. And it looks like a snorkel. So I just had this cotter pin in here. Just to keep that nut from backing off, keep it all safe. But I think I'll put this in here. It's a little cheesy lock, cable lock. It'll do the same thing, keep the nut from backing off, and maybe keep someone from walking away from it, or walking away with the jack. If you had tools, you could, but this will keep the honest people out. It doesn't look too bad.